Hi everyone. So far in maths this week we have looked at what a fraction is, and we have looked at 1/2, 1/4, 2/4 and 3/4. We've looked at what that means, and we've looked at being able to find the fractions of a shape, a quantity and a length. So today we're going to look at what 1/3 is. And we're going to find 1/3 of a shape, length or quantity. So by the end of today's lesson, I want you to be able to find 1/3 of a shape, 1/3 of a length and 1/3 of a quantity. So if we go back to our pizza and we want to find 1/3, remember we are splitting our whole into 3 equal parts and I've got one of them. So our denominator, our bottom number here, tells us how many parts the whole has been split into. As you can see, that is 3. So we're going to split our whole pizza into 3 equal parts. There's one part, there's another, and there's the other. Now our numerator, our top number, tells us how many parts of the whole we've got, which is 1. So I'm going to shade in 1 of those equal parts. So as you can see, I have got 1 out of 3 pieces. 1 out of 3. That's 1/3. Here I've got a bar. Imagine it's a bar of chocolate and I want to find 1/3. Remember, I need to split it into 3 equal pieces. My numerator tells me I've got 1 of those equal pieces, so I'm going to shade in 1. Now you can see I have shown 1/3 of the bar of chocolate. In this shape, you can see there's a whole shape here, but it's already been split into 3 sections. So if I want to find 1/3, 1 out of 3, I would just shade in 1 of those 3 sections. Doesn't matter which one you shade in, just as long as you're showing you've got 1 out of 3. If I want to find 1/3 of a length, let's say I've got 12 centimetres. If I want to find 1/3 of 12 centimetres, I need to find 1/3 of 12. So I need to split 12 into 3 equal parts. So I'm going to go back to my division. I'm going to divide 12 by 3 because we're sharing 12 into 3 equal groups. As you can see, I've drawn 12 counters so that I can split them into my 3 equal groups. In each third, in each group, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 counters. So I've got 4 in each group of 3. That means in 1 out of the 3 groups, I've got 4. So 1/3 of 12 centimetres is 4 centimetres. Remember, when you are finding a fraction of a length or a quantity, you need to use division because you are splitting your whole, which is 12 in this case, 12 centimetres, that's your whole length, the whole amount you've got, into 3 groups, and you're finding how many is in one of them. Imagine I have 15 books. Maybe I want to find 1/3 of 15. I'm going to keep 1/3 of the books and I'm going to give the rest of them away to somebody else. So I need to know how many books I'm going to keep. If I'm finding 1/3 of 15, then I need to split my whole, which is 15, into 3 equal groups and find out how many I've got in one of those groups. So I'm going to use division again because I'm sharing 15 into 3 equal groups, splitting the whole into 3. Okay, butterflies and dragonflies, now it's your turn to show us what you've learned about 1/3. So on the class page on the website, you will find your task where I would like you to find 1/3 of a shape, 1/3 of a length, and 1/3 of a quantity. Now, don't forget, you can use things to help you share the lengths and the quantities out, sweets or crisps or something you can find around your house if you feel that that helps you. Otherwise, you can do it pictorially in your book. Please remember to self-assess at the end of the lesson. So if you have found a fraction of a shape, you will need to write SC1 next to where you've done that. If you found a fraction of a length, you will need to write SC2 where you've done that. And if you've been able to find a fraction of a quantity, then you'll write SC3 where you've done that. Well done, butterflies and dragonflies. I can't wait to see your work.